My name is Ian Walsh. Today we're with a special event. We're joined with a killer crew of people that came together for something coming up in February. We're calling the Market Makers Panel. Really excited to have everybody here. High energy, Mike McCann. He's one of the guys on the panel that we're super excited to have. The reason we put this together, and a lot of people have seen a lot of buzz on the social media network, is that we pulled the biggest fish in the sea in the Philadelphia market, because we all want to know what's happening next in real estate. And we have a special opportunity to sit down with everybody at the end of the month and have them in an isolated room where they have to answer our questions about where is this market going. They can't escape. So some people will be invited to it. We're going to invite as many people as we can at the Divine Lorraine that can hold it. Unfortunately, some won't, but we'll get a lot of video coverage for others. But today, and individually through the panelists, we're going to sit down with them prior to and go over some questions that we have ahead of time that maybe can give people some insight into the individuals. So with me today are some other massive players that a lot of people watching this will know. But also, I'm going to introduce Mike last because most of you already know who he is. But I have George Beatty with PA Off Market. George
What's up, guys?
Probably your largest wholesaler in the entire city. If you don't know him, you probably know his company and you didn't know him. But if you don't follow George on Facebook, I'd change that because he is severely entertaining. Just follow George on Facebook. We also have Gaurav Gambhir, TCS Management, Keller Williams Center City. Gaurav is, we were just talking beforehand between Mike and Gaurav. You guys share a similar work ethic. It's 7 days a week, all go. I mean, these guys live their businesses. So if you, now you know everybody at the table.
If I had 8, I'll do 8.
If you had 8, you would use 8, 25/7, right? So what I wanted to go over today, though, is, we're all humbled by the presence of Mike, and Mike is probably the most down to earth. I would even go as far as saying you probably feel like you're blue collared inside and somewhere you are, but there's a killer in there that has been dominating the real estate market for many, many years. And I've been intrigued by you. I've reached out to you myself over the past year or so and said, hey, let's do some videos. Like, what do you have going on inside your head? I want to know. They want to know. We all want to know. They want to know. So we have some questions we'd like to individually ask you and just kind of talk. There's nothing that you can't say or can say, whatever you'd like to chat about, but it's open panel. Bring your energy that you naturally have to the table. And let me start with a few easy things something we talked about prior, Mike, and we talked about. Okay, let's go. So there was a video. I mean, let's put it this way. You're the #1 agent for Berkshire Hathaway in the country. Not number 2, not number 3, #1. So you sell a few houses. When I say a few, 800 last year in change?
Yeah, 795.
795 houses. So you've done a lot of transactions. That's a lot of open houses.
Yes.
Right? At one of these open houses, there was an event that occurred, and I'm intrigued by social media marketing. And this actually wasn't done for social media marketing, but somebody went into one of your houses. There was a nanny cam on one of the dressers, and they stole from that cam. And you said, this is crazy. Somebody shouldn't do this. You posted it online. Next thing you know, we have 500,000 views on one video. Do you know how much it would cost me to get 500,000 views?
Right, that's a good point. I didn't do it for marketing.
I know you didn't. You're like, I don't know.
I want to catch that person. How dare they do that in my house?
And that's why you did it, right?
Yes.
You put it up. I remember you saying, who is this person? I think they found him.
I got notifications. I dropped a note off at the person's house. So we did find a person. Cops wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But I dropped off a nice little letter to their house.
Doing your client right. Yeah.
A handwritten note.
So I thought...
Actually typed. No, it was typed.
Typed up? Okay.
It hasn't happened since.
Hasn't happened. So Mike's not only a killer salesman in real estate, but he's also fighting crime.
The Batman of real estate?
The Batman of real estate? Uh-oh.
And that is social media. And it's funny, just to jump in, for years in 7, 8, 9, people are like, you got to get on social media. I'm like, not another thing, not this, Facebook or whatever, not another thing. And then about 2010, I thought, okay, I have to do it. I have to stay up, be current. And I got on Facebook. So I had a lot of friends. I posted this. They sent it to me. I posted it. It went out. People like, I know them. I probably had about 8 or 9 positive IDs, hundreds of comments. So the power of social media is unbelievable.
So was that did that lead you into, so now you guys do a lot of great marketing now. You guys have a great newsletter. We were just talking about the videos you guys do. Did that inspire you in any way to say, whoa, there's something here?
No, I actually, what inspired me was when I finally got on social media, Facebook. I'm bigger on Facebook than on Twitter or Instagram, even though I am on those. But I love my Facebook friends. I love the energy I get from Facebook. I got to know people before I met people on Facebook. And what killed me was when I finally got on Facebook and I started to put who I am, not just selling properties, who I am, what I do. Someone said to me, they said, Mike, since you've been on Facebook, I've known you 5 years. I know you now better than I ever knew you because they know what's going on in my life. And it's a great way for me to stay in touch with people and to market and then forget about the leads. I mean, it just constantly grows. I get referrals like crazy, business like crazy. So social media is unbelievable. And it's free. I mean, I do paid post in Facebook, but it's free.
I agree. I think it's the future of marketing, right?
Yes.
Like, it is the future of marketing. If you're not on it and you don't do it in the next 10 years, you're behind it. Period. Like, end of story. So, but I had to know the answer to that question because it was bothering me. Because I was actually talking with George one night. We were out bowling at TCS, put on this killer party for the holiday party, and me and him were there. We were bowling, and I said, "Do you remember that video of Mike McCann?" I said, "How do we do that idea? How do we create a video that's viral?" And I was like, "I gotta ask Mike if he designed that or what he did with it." But nonetheless, he didn't.
We gotta put Mike into it next time.
Yeah, we're getting Mike into it, stealing. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. So that was just some service level stuff I want to talk about. But these guys, George and Grav, have stronger questions that I think we can get into the depths of what goes on in Mike McCann's head. What it takes to be and stay number one is, it's one thing to have the belt, it's one thing to defend the belt, right? That's what you got to do year in and year out. And there's a hungry guy. I guarantee you know who number 2 and number 3 are, and they're coming for you every year. Competition's fun, it's healthy. I mean, if you're number 2 and number 3, you're doing a lot of business to begin with, right? You're not suffering. But they want the belt. So, George, what do you think with Mike? Any questions you'd like to ask him?
Yeah, so I know that you've got a great team. You always talk about how great your team is, obviously. And I'm sure you have people coming to you to work for you, not necessarily you doing outreach all the time. What qualities in you are they seeing that's causing them to reach out to you specifically? So an agent that produces $10, $20 million a year says, "Hey, Mike, I'd love to be on your team." Like, what is he looking for from you, or why is he picking you,
Right.
or she?
Work, you have to love what you do to be successful,
Right.
to me, and you never have to work a day in your life. My team, more than anything, is like a family. And so we take care of each other, we care about each other. We are all there to help our clients to make a good, to make a good living. That's most important. But someone comes to me to have a team of support. What do they primarily get? They get incredible support from my assistants. They get incredible leads from all my marketing. So that's really the 1-2 punch. And that's what, if you came work for me tomorrow, you would have incredible amount of leads, incredible support system, and incredible marketing. And then because of my branding of 30 years, it opens up doors and you get a lot of business. So that's really, so they come to me for business, but also because to me, 1 and 1 is 3. I have great agents, they could go work for anybody else, but I'm 1, they're 1. Together, we make 3, not 2.
Right.
And that's what we do. We build on build each other. So that's why I hire good people.
Well, more than just leads.
It's more than just leads.
Yeah.
It's family first is our motto. And if something happens to you and you're not feeling well and you don't want to take leads, that's okay. If you have family issues and you need off, you got off. I mean, I don't have expectations. I don't only want. I need people with my chemistry, which is ethics, the customer first. That's why consistently, year after year after year, and I don't look at consistently year after year. I make sure I have my ethics, hard work, and that's what keeps me so consistent, and just a reputation.